Cynthia here with the guys from the BrewHaHa. I am introducing Cameron and Justin. Cameron, what is the OCBrewHaHa?
OCBrewHaHa is a beer festival located in Irvine, California. We started out last year, was our first year. This will be our second year doing it. Last year was a huge success. We kind of did it on a whim to see, can we do this? We had been to a lot of beer festivals and thought, these are great, but I think we can do it a little bit better. And so we gave it a shot, we tried, and it worked out great. So we are a beer festival focusing on craft beers out of Irvine.
Now, what makes your beer festival different than the other beer festivals that are out there?
It's not so much that we're different as better. We're different in the sense that we are very focused on craft brews, and in addition to that, focused on local breweries. So we made a point that when we started our beer festival, we were going to focus on breweries that were in Orange County, first off. And once we had grabbed most or all of Orange County, we started expanding out into San Diego. And that's what we did last year. This year, we're actually bringing in a few international brewers from Germany and Belgium. So that'll be new for us this year. Last year, we had 50 breweries. This year, we're going to have 60 breweries, and over 150 beers will be poured. The BrewHaHa is located in Irvine. It's actually right between Wild Rivers and Verizon Amphitheater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How does it work? Someone that has never been to a beer festival, like I myself have never been to a beer festival.
Yeah.
So where do I go to get tickets? How much does it cost? And how do the tastings work? And how many do you get?
A lot of questions. Okay, so first, this is a tasting glass right here.
Okay.
So this is actually our glass from last year. When you go to most beer festivals, you're gonna get a little tiny glass.
Okay.
It's pretty standard that at a beer festival you get 4-ounce tastings. That's what we're doing too. You get 4-ounce tastings, we mark it on the back. You get 10 4-ounce tastings with a general entry ticket, general admission.
Okay.
If you buy VIP tickets, which are $55, then you'll get an extra 4 tastings. You get in an hour earlier, and you have access to a private seminar, which is with Dr. Bill. So to talk about the seminars for a second, that is one thing that we do differently. Most beer festivals that you go to don't offer anything educational. So if this is your first beer festival and you're looking for a beer festival that you want to go to for the first time, this is the beer festival, because we have 5 different cicerones, which would be the gods of beer, okay, that are there, and they speak, and we have classes and seminars that are going on throughout the beer festival. They're short, maybe 15-20 minutes max. We're going to have people like Dr. Bill from Stone Brewing, who's down there. He'll be talking about food pairing. What kind of beers would you drink with certain types of food? How do you cook with the beer to enhance the food? In addition to that, at each seminar that we're going to host this year, each person that speaks, they're going to be bringing very rare beers that are not going to be available on the floor. So that's something that I think definitely differentiates us from most beer festivals.
Speaking of food, food vendors, are you going to have food vendors there?
We are going to have food vendors there. Last year, that was one of the things that we noticed, and it was our first year, so we had to learn. I think we had last year maybe 5 food vendors. This year we're going to have 10, so we're doubling up on our food vendors. We'll have barbecue, we're going to have a sausage guy, a bunch of different things, as well as some food trucks. So there'll definitely be plenty of food for everyone. No one's going to be hungry. Besides
the beer, what other activities are there to participate in?
Again, something different that we do. One of the things that we have, it's BrewHaHa, and BrewHaHa was really about, let's make it fun. We brought in rock and roller Ferris wheels. You know, the Ferris wheels that go around in circles.
How does that work at a beer festival?
It works, I'm telling you. I know, you think, hey, there's going to be a bunch of people getting sick, but Orange County, we're strong.
We're strong.
We're strong.
We can hold down
We're
our beer.
Professional beer drinkers, and we know how to handle it. So we've got Ferris wheels, we've got rock walls. People are out climbing on the rock walls. We have cigar vendors out there.
The OCBrewHaHa is very promoting the community, Orange County. So Justin, how is it that you guys are coordinating together?
Justin, actually, I ended up, I was on Facebook, you know, because I really am into the social media. You know, I'm very up with it. I've got a black tooth and a blueberry, and I'm like I'm really into like what's popular, like, and like what's going on with like the internet and such. So, and I found this guy that's doing this thing called Beer Punks. And, you know, since we're a local event based in Orange County, everyone that's involved with it, there's 3 partners. It's myself, my mother-in-law, Carrie James, and then Ed Heathhouse, who's actually a Cicerone and writes for different beer magazines and things like that. We all wanted to really put a huge focus, like I said, on local companies, local things, local products, things like that. So all the food vendors that are going to be there, locals. All the breweries, first and foremost, had to be local. Anyway, back to the point, found this guy, Beer Punks. I like punk. Punk's good. I like beer. Beer is better. So I found this guy, ended up talking to him. You guys are into beer, you guys are into the music thing, you know, come out to the beer festival. And he said, yeah, man, I'd love to come out.
Yeah, what got you into beer and what is Beer Punks?
Since I drink craft beer and I like punk rock and I know a lot of punk bands and I'm good friends with them, I wanted to find a way that I could promote the bands and still promote the beer that I like.
Craft brews is essentially, craft brews are the punk rock of the beer industry. You know, they do it their way.
There's even, as you know, individual as this BrewHaHa beer festival is from all the other ones, you guys even have something behind that you guys are trying to bring forward, and that is for firefighters.
Yeah.
So can you explain that and why you guys are doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, local. Everything's local. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to have a charity involved with the beer festival. And one of the things that came first to our minds was, let's support the local fallen firefighters. The firefighters that are out there, they're serving for us, you know, they're taking care of us, they're ready to protect our families. And if one of them is tragically injured, a portion of our proceeds goes to them.
I'm drinking. I want to bring someone to drive me.
Designated drivers can come. It's $10 to get in. And if they have to be accompanied by somebody with a ticket, though.
Okay.
You can't just come in and say, hey, I want a designated driver ticket. No. Not gonna
it doesn't
happen.
work that way.
No, that's not the way it
Sneaky.
works. We will have soda machines, fountain machines that are out there.
Okay.
So they can go and they can grab plastic cups and have all they want, from sodas,
Unlimited soda,
unlimited
juices,
water. Yeah, that's all free. Just pay the $10 to get in, you're good to go.
For more information, where can people go?
www.OCBrewHaHa.com. I would actually super urge people, go to Facebook, like us. The reason why is because we're pretty in tune with what's going on with the local breweries because we work with them. So these guys are constantly emailing us and letting us know, you know, hey, we're doing this tonight. Hey, we're doing this on Thursday. When they do that, we post it on our Facebook and let you know really what's going on in the beer community in Orange County. If you go onto the website and you put in Beer Punks as your coupon code, you will get 10% off of VIP and
10% off.
Yep, VIP and general admission. You'll get 10% off. Beer Punks is the code, all lowercase.
One word.
One word. BrewHaHa. Cheers.
Cheers.
BrewHaHa.
2011.
2011.
Drink.
I got to quote Eric Addison of Addison Homebrew Provisions in Fullerton. He said, there's no better way to say F you to the corporations and whatever than to brew your own beer, you know, to create, you know, your own happiness, to do things on your own, as opposed to just giving in to what's normal.